As real estate professionals, whether it's on the lending side or the real estate side, we got to recognize who's good at what. We all operate with a high level of ADD in our space because we're being pulled in so many different directions. You've got to work on your marketing, your business development. You've got clients in process, previous clients. I've got a listing to get ready for. I'm taking buyers out and showing them homes. There's so many different directions you're being pulled in. Recognizing that lead incubation, client management, the early stages of it is actually where a real estate agent is the least effective and has the least impact. They're good at the transactional stuff. They're great. Some are even really superior than others. And that's where they double down. I can get your house sold. I know people in this market. I bring buyers to the table. I have pocket listings. Whatever that niche is, that's what you're good at. Dealing with people, holding on to them, keeping them to stick with you, that's what you're shit at. That's the reality. And the stats speak for it. Of 90-some% of people that have worked with a real estate agent on a transaction before, the numbers are staggeringly low, almost disappointing, of whether they use that agent again in a repeat transaction, or that they started the process with them, looked for a while, and eventually left and went. They don't have any loyalty necessarily in that process. And in fairness to the client, you got to show them a lot. You got to really be in there with them to be invested through that stage of the process when they don't make you any money. And a lot of real estate agents don't necessarily see the value in dealing with them, or they just don't have the time. In defense of the agent, because of how busy they are, they just may not have the time. So where we can step in and be really complementary to your business and your model is that very space. Incubating those leads, helping manage those clients and customers for you, keep them in a pool, keep them on the treadmill, keep them moving forward, educate them, give them some information back about the market in general. Not necessarily be selling to them, but guiding them, advising them, helping them along, because everyone buys at a different stage in the process. And real estate agents are just quite honestly, that's not their strength in recognizing those parts and those times, because they're like, okay, you want to buy. Let's take you out and go look at some stuff. Or you're pre-approved or your finances in order. They may not even vet. Like, great, let's go. If you don't want to buy right now, they're like, you know what, just call me when you're ready. It's great. What are you saying to that guy and that client in that instance? Let's kind of shift gears here, and it's okay to move at our own pace. We can still keep in touch. Make sure that we're involved at that stage and kind of continue help guiding people and staying in touch with them and keeping them on your team as opposed to having them stray, because countless clients I've worked with have hopped around from agent to agent to agent. I'm working with them, they've dumped 3 or 4 agents before arriving at the one, and that's telling me right there that that part of the process is just not a strength for a realtor.